Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another video. I'm going to be sharing with you a one-page scrapbook layout, and this is Spring Snow from Cuddly Cute Designs. I always have to stop and think what I'm working on because I change up so much. Okay, so I'm putting this on a 12-inch white background. The blue is cut down to 11.5-inch square. It's a little bit different for me to have a bigger border, but that's what I'm going with today. This bottom piece is cut at 11.5 inches, and I think it's about 1.5 inches high. I actually stretched the border of the grass part out from the design, so that's why it looks a little bit different. But I'm going to go ahead and get that put down right away. I hope everybody is having a good day. I am trying to get some videos done. I have been working, getting projects finished, older projects, and I even lost a video. I don't know how I managed to. I think I know how I deleted it. I will eventually figure out this technology stuff or not. But anyway, I've been finishing up some older projects, and I hope to get some videos done. The next video I hope to get up for you is it'll be a project share with information on how I put my rainy day ladybug box together. I hope to get that done in the next couple of days, honestly, because if anybody wants, it would be a nice Mother's Day gift box. If you have someone that's not feeling well, you could, put some soup packages in it, or some tea and some little candies or whatnot. So I'm gonna get that going soon. Okay, now on my border. I don't know if these borders are still available. I apologize. These are from Cuddly Cute Designs. I think they were called fancy borders, not positive. But it's actually two different pieces, two different borders. So this piece with the flags on it, that's actually my yellow piece. Excuse me. Apologize. Both are cut at 11.5 inches. This top piece is one of the borders also. And then the yellow piece is cut at about, looking for my other ruler, I left my glasses in the other room and I'm kicking myself I didn't go get them, so I apologize. It is about 1 1/8 inches. So that's not real tall, but just what I did was the white piece, I just put it up higher. This yellow piece is down lower, and then I just put the border up higher on top of that. So I know it's hard to see, but you got about a 1/4 inch layer on top. And my white piece is about 3/4 inch high, and they're both 11.5 inches long, if I didn't say that. So I'm going to get that put down here. And I'm only using Fabri-Tac or Fabric Fix today because I finally managed to get rid of my big bottle of 3-in-1, the Beacon 3-in-1 glue, and my little bottles stink quite badly. And I don't want to have to dig out I don't have to dig out another bottle of Beacon yet. I'm trying to make sure this is, I'm only lining it up to the blue part at the top, not going all of the way up to the top of the white border. And I chose this, the other side has got a little bit lighter, excuse me, I can't talk today. A little bit brighter white dots, a little bit smaller. I just wanted it to look like a little bit of snow in the background, but I didn't want it to be real pronounced. So I used this flip side, just a little bit fuzzier. I swear my fingers, I cannot get clean. I just look at them and they're filthy. Oh goodness. I'm gonna lay my pieces on. Don't know exactly how they're all gonna go, but I just kind of want to lay them down for now. And this I'm going to try to center as much as I can. I might bring my mat back in. We'll see once. I might be able to do it without. But I want to see where that border needs to go. That's what I'm putting these pieces on for. And it will really depend upon my little bunny here. So, okay. So I'm going to put this just slightly over the yellow, and I will leave the bottom, I'm going to say half unglued. Just going to put glue on the top half, so to speak. That way, if the photo goes underneath, there's room for it to fit, as I'm sure it will. I don't want it too high up there. Okay, I'm going to just kind of, I didn't know if you guys could see very well with my black mat, so it's easier for me to, or just I'm using this, but I just want to get it somewhat straight. It's a choice of not being able to see, let me tell you. I want to bring this little bunny back. I gotta tell you a quick story. About a week and a half ago now, or a week ago, I don't know exactly. I had an early appointment in the morning and walked downstairs, took the elevator downstairs, got down, and I kept looking outside. It took me, I stood in the elevator, I didn't even get off the elevator yet, and I looked out, and I think it took me 3 times. I kept blinking my eyes, thinking, oh, it'll go away. But the ground was white, and I really thought at first that it was just the sun reflecting off of this the grass, because it can do that. It gets really bright. Well, no. I looked, the sidewalk was wet, and I thought, okay, so that doesn't make sense if it's, I was looking for my Cricut thing. So if it's this, it was a little too white. Like I said, the grass, the sidewalk was wet. So then I looked at the cars and I thought, holy moly, that's snow out there. And it wasn't just a little bit of snow. We had about 3 inches of snow. And then I'm trying to think when it was. That's not going to move. I hope it's fairly straight. Just this past weekend we had just a dusting of snow. I don't know. It was, hopefully that is it. And I didn't take any photos or anything. I wish I would have taken some pictures of the snow we had the other day, last week. But I was in a hurry. I was kind of late for my meeting. And I walked out. I had short sleeves on because I didn't look outside before I left my apartment. And so I had short sleeves on. And no coat, no jacket. I almost went out and got that, and I wished I had, because I got a bit of a cold because of that. But yeah, it was quite a shock, especially when I didn't know it was supposed to snow. So that didn't help any. I'm trying to get my glue started. I apologize. I am. Oh, good grief, bear with me just a moment. I don't know what I do. I come on to do a video and I have more problems with glue. I don't have this many problems when I'm off camera. I don't want this to come gushing out at me either, so I'm afraid that might happen. I don't get this glue off as well as the beacon glue. And excuse my reach again. I put my tweezers away and I think I'm going to need it, so I'm sure you all know organization is not my strong point. Usually everything's right where I want it or need it, you know, and I don't worry about it. I'm gonna put my other snowflakes on. I don't remember exactly what size I cut my bunny at. Design Space has been bringing SVG files in at weird sizes because Tammy used to be sizing her designs pretty much for a scrapbook layout. You could just bring it in and cut it. Well, this thing was huge, and I've noticed that with some other of my SVG files lately, so I don't know. I just resized it. My photo mat is the outer layer 6.5 by 4.5. My inner layer is 6 3/8 by 4 3/8. I do know that much. Okay, now let me get this down. And what I did, since I did stretch out my grass piece there, I also cut 2 sets of tulips. And I just think he's cute. When I saw this originally, before it snowed again twice, I kind of decided I was going to get it. Then I thought, no, I don't need it. And then it snowed. I thought, okay, I have to have it. I didn't get pictures that time. We'll probably have snow again. If not, I'll leave it for next year. Or I have some photos I know from previous years that I can put on it also. But I did leave the tops of the ears without glue, in case you're wondering, if you didn't happen to catch that. I'll be coming back in when I'm done with the whole layout and put all the de-glitter glue on. If I do it now, I'll have a mess everywhere. I was making something else the other day and I had glitter glue everywhere. I was so mad. Oh, I don't know how I do that, but this piece, I will tell you, went together very, very easy. I'll show you when I get this flipped over, but I had these little pieces and I could not for the life of me figure out what in the world, just 2 little pieces. And again, I don't have my glasses on. I didn't when I was doing it. There's 2 pieces to the snow on this tulip, but it's the upper little tiny piece that I couldn't figure out what it was for. So, yeah. Glasses would have been beneficial at that point. I have a piece of snow that goes over the top. That was the other thing. I had an extra piece of snow, and for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why. And then I remembered that I cut 2 sets of tulips, so obviously there's going to be 2 sets of snow, right? Some days lately, I don't know. Okay, one of my tulips, yep, this tulip's going to be going this way. No, they're supposed to be going this way. So I'm going to try something once and see if this works. Well, it doesn't matter. It's basically how you know what you choose, but I think it's going to go better if I put my flowers this way. Yeah. If you happen to see the inking on the green on the leaves or the stems of the tulips and the leaves, they're not what I would call my normal standard of inking. I did that somewhat on purpose just because I wanted them to be a little less than perfect. I don't like, Mother Nature, flowers and leaves are different colors. Not everything is exact, and so it gives it a little bit of more of a natural look, I guess. Realistic, to quote my great nephew. Okay, I am missing a white piece of snow. I wonder where, no, gee. Yeah, I'll be going to get my glasses after this video. Thank you very much. My gosh. One goes down here in the corner, just comes off the slightest bit. I just haven't been in the mood to do scrapbook layouts, but I finished, like I said, project, and it was one of them is it's a mini scrapbook that I put together. I had it started, I think, a year ago already, and then with moving and everything, it just didn't get put together. Well, I got that put together, had a lot of fun doing that. I've discovered I like mini scrapbooks, so I may be doing a few more of those instead of full layouts. My voice is so bad lately, I'm sorry. And I will be getting a video of that up very soon also. Like I said, I just hadn't been doing videos. I've been crafting and getting things done finally, but now I gotta get stuff to share with you. I think I figured out how to do the lighting so I can do videos at night, because we'll have quite a bit of noise, well, more than usual starting here with constructions, so still can do a few videos in the evening later. All right, trying to think how I'm going to start this. I think I will start up here first. I'm using diamond stickles. There. Make sure we come out first. If these don't get completely covered, I'm not too excited about that. It almost picks up the color of the background a little bit. I did put some a little bit of ink on the edges of the snowflakes, so yeah, it'll pick up that too. I'm trying to do this so I don't get my arm in the way as I'm doing the stickles here. Okay, I'm gonna put some on the snow on the flowers. And just the top edge of the snow on the grass here. And I think I'll just, I'll do the whole flower. It's okay, I've got plenty of stickles. I just have to keep shaking it down, but got more of that. I need to do his nose. I want to do that, and let's see. Said I need to work a little smarter this time so I don't have glue everywhere. And there's a little piece back here above his foot. This is worn lipstick. This is not cotton candy, but this works too. Just have the hole that it's coming out. I've cut a little too large, so I gotta be careful with it. And come over here. I didn't pop anything up on this video, or on these paper pieces. My scrapbooks are getting so fat, I just decide I'm not going to put any more dimension on them. I have a difficult time lifting them, so I'm trying to be careful how much I put it and how much dimension I put on. But there is the finished layout. I'm going to make sure that you guys, it should be in frame here. And again, I do want to thank you for joining me and for my rambling as always. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Thanks for joining me.